Okay. All right. Let's try a new game here. You know how the intro goes. We don't got to worry too much. We know how the intro goes. We don't got to worry too much about that. Okay. Are and your wife and daughter holding up? There we go. What's the first day looking like? Rumoralia. Okay. Neighbor's hound stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. It looks like his family is asleep. Skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the fields. Looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find food. Two drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them. Bedtime. Okay. Radio. Okay. Maybe soup. There we go. The emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. You describe what you're seeing. Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not a human. Hey Slabs, how you doing? Here. Well then everything I said makes sense, so go outside during the day and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know why, but we can't just bunker down by ourselves. You mentioned that if anybody comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them something in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know. It won't be easy for you. You have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive, and who knows? They might even bring something useful or share useful information, and don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with the heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look. It's strenuous and draining work, but don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of information than your own two eyes. Afraid all we can do now is try to survive. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that, and if they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 838-424. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Now, that's really it. Crack a beer and call it a day. Bye. There's nothing and nothing else going on. Hope everybody's having a beautiful night. We are playing a game called No, I'm Not a Human. Kind of like a detective horror game in a way, where you have to kind of like make decisions, allow people in, tell people to go away at the door, and yeah. Oh, there's the, yeah. Your dad's name. You forgot his name? Oh, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking people test questions too. Yup. How'd you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. I want to go home. It's scary out there. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play next time. It's unfortunate that that's a game. What's going on, Erica? How you doing? Mr. Tall Bean, get inside. We love you. Hey, come in. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. I appreciate you trusting me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Hey, Preds, how you doing, brother? Oh, we got another person. Hello, sorry to bother you so late. It was so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for you? How'd you end up here? Felt like I wanted to come out here, the asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. You believe it? They chased me out of my own home, so now I'm trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. I couldn't even guess. Doesn't it all scare you? It terrifies me. Sure, come in. Hey, chillin', was just stopping in the lure while you go to sleep? Good night, brother. Oh my, okay. There, much better. Howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She just needs a little rest. We stay for a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course you can. Will you say something? Nothing. Really tired. Good night, brother. Good night, good night, good night. Please, sleep well. Maybe we can all talk together another day. If we meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They're out of here, bro. Move your damn legs. I'm tired too. It's crazy. There's a deathly silence and there's nobody there. Even the drunks have decided to not go out. Are they afraid of something? I don't know. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting about without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Okay. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows. It seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Hey, V, it's good to see you. Welcome to the night stream. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed the average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with a telltale sign: perfectly white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. For rest, just call blah 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 and your groceries will be at your door in one day. For rest, delicious relaxation right at home. High doll is crazy. How you doing? What do you mean by that? Now for our new program, Yes, I'm a Human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email at yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Sure. Big man. Why'd they throw you out the bar? Then the goods. That's crazy. I blame the chain of catastrophes. Dylan, that's what we love to hear. Good to see you. I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everybody's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion. The arrival of the visitors, and the economic crisis, so on and so forth. Fucked us all up. Some crumbled under distress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle, but me, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped. I climbed onto the bar. and I screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Send the goods? What goods? What are you talking about? This lady crumpled up. Hope it all ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd gotten fired, and all I wanted to do was go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. When I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out. But I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on there, and I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind. Ooh, I don't like this. And said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table, and I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear, and he... I lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Yikes. Let's check your teeth. So if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? I'm so nervous. I can't even remember what I ate yesterday. Bruh. We'll leave you alone because that's not conclusive. And we didn't take anyone else in. We're going to go ahead and check the teeth. That is perfect. You're cooked, buddy. Let's dial for rest. 857-843. Dial it. I don't think I can do anything with the verification people. I only have a phone. There's no PC. I'd like to place an order, brother. Well, quick can of coffee, baby. We're on Cucumber Day. Good afternoon, here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activities, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. What would you do if there was, like, the endless sun outside? Your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're happily playing, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are on the ground. Somebody killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you, and you suddenly feel a sense of deep fear, and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Express delivery? Yes, sir. I didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, I guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But the sun, they moved us to the night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time, and I wish we got hazard pay for tips for lugging the heavy stuff around anyway. I got sidetracked. Ready to accept the delivery? My coffee, sir. Good, sir. Still there. Hate to see it. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why are you so rude to this guy? What do you mean, don't bang on my door? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? What? Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not there's much point in now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. You see something out there? Sure did. Digging the grave. Once some fellow ordered, he's standing there watching me work, and I was digging, and then the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. That guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell, and I didn't look back. I didn't dare go home, and I figured it's safer in a crowd. Come in. Be quick with the door, okay? I'm terrified the visitors might be right behind you, okay? V, would you be averse to letting people in, or would you just be willy-nilly letting people in? Hey, hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? Yep, it's mine. Can I come in, or are you just gonna leave me out here? Couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. Where are your parents? How if I know? Home proudly, where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, it's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? I can use a roof over my head. You really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? Man, come in. I'd like to say that I do something crazy at the end of the world. Realistically, it would just help until I had nothing left. Not too different from now. That has a tinge of sadness, and I hope you're doing okay. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace so a long time. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and I still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Come on in, bro. Feeling is a bit low, but it's fine. What are we talking about? Is everything okay, V? It's a quiet night on TikTok, so if you want to share anything, feel free. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. And as such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who've crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors, but in our hour of need, just as our cries are about to be left unanswered. FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 000451. Help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against the visitors. Have your eyes become red and your teeth white? An evil spirit has entered. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Brutally honest, if I had any sense, I'd be worried. Just one foot in front of the other. I'm not 100% certain what you mean by that. But, yeah. If I can be of any assistance or anything, you know, just reach out. You know, sometimes you need a friend or whatever. What the fuck? Already? Brother, it's been one day. Ain't no fucking way, dog. What do you mean? You're finished. Hands. That's 2 for 2. I don't remember digging in all the dirt at all. You're finished. Couldn't have been walking around in filthy for this long. How odd. You're finished. Can you cover my eyes? You have some kind of bent. No, I do not. You're done. Yep, that. Okay, we have another. They only kill if there's pairs of two. There's only kills if there's pairs of two, which means you're cooked too, probably. Only there was a little warmth. Let's check you out. Keith, why not? I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes just to feel the warmth of my own blood, a reminder that I'm still alive. I'm gonna let you simmer for one more day. Bro, I'm telling you, my beanstalk guy never lives, bro. Always getting work. Sick of all this. Why are you out on your own? Well, home is cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort, wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack. A couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school, and I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly been fine so far. At least nobody's been on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Okay, got it. Wish the visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job. Yeah, I don't know. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know, but those books aren't for reading. They just lie there quiet. I just used to know every grave, who's where, and how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names, and one day I'm digging a fresh hole. Normal day. Nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you, but the paper said somebody should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but gone. Gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is it like dying all over again? We have a conversation today? Keeping the jacket on? Yep. There's one thought that frightens me. What if I take it off? I can't get warm even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and even feel colder? So you don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question. Sorry. Bruh. Hold on. Can I ask you the other question? Nope. Okay, we talked to the gravedigger. The thing that one was a little busy. He died from the stank. The reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He's of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you're alone. And that is all for now. Got it. Cool. Migo, thank you so much for the like on the live, by the way. Oh, that's kind of thick. Family day. Okay. You're a little confused but invested. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently there's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. Here's some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. This game is actually pretty intense. It's like you have to do detective work, and you have to find out who's not a human. That's why the game is called No, I'm Not a Human. And here we go, the main antagonist of the game, Mr. Tallman. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear somebody whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days? I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th. I can't take this woman seriously. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I can just help you understand the cause and effect relationship behind the suffering in these walls. A karmic 69, like 2 circling schools. Yo, you a little freaky deaky. Why listen. The tarot card ladies be on some different wavelength, bro. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. You were just talking about 69. Thanks for dumping all that on my troubled mind. I understand this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You want this woman wants to grip it from the inside. Can we? Hello? And everything will fall into place. You know what? You freaky, come in. All right, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Okay. Yeah, that you gotta let people in, because if you don't let people in, you saw that tall guy. That tall guy's gonna come in and treat us like a hamburger patty. What is this game? This game is called No, I'm Not a Human. How you doing, Jakia?
So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to?
Ball head of skittle diddle, just open it right in the middle.
Who are you? Me? I am I. You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible.
What does it mean?
I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to say something. Events will soon begin to unfold, and you need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination.
You give great quality video? Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Migo, thank you so much for the follow, brother. Is there anything else? Gosh, okay, nothing. Looks like no one else is coming home tonight. And we can't open the doors on them. Family day. Hold on. We saw Fima over there, right? Yeah, hold up. Let's call that dude, bro. Oh, it doesn't let me use it at night. What are we gripping? Wait, what? Listen. Find out. Next time on... I was about to say something crazy. Never mind. Smells like somebody died tonight. It's GG's, guys. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the 2 brothers started the Bober Brewery together, and since then, Bober Cerny has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bober Cerny beer, drink the good stuff and drink a lot. Now available through 4S Food Delivery. Call now on 857-843. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where you will uncover the mysteries in government conspiracies. Today we'll be discovering the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming. How do they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information there. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Of course. Jockey, I got you. So, this game is called No, I'm Not a Human. And basically, do you see how bright the sun is? Like, the sun has gone through a burst window where it's like extremely hot. Nobody can go outside. And on top of that, it's triggered a thing in the earth where visitors, like dead bodies, are coming out from graveyards, and they are invading. So not only are you locked in during the day because you can't go outside, you have to let people in at night. How you doing, aim lock? And what if you don't let the cat in? Then it's GG's. Conjunctivitis day. How much is this game? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. No, I'm not a human price. It's 10% off right now for $22.48, or in the US, it's $14.99. I'm located in Canada, so the price is always going to be a little bit higher for me. Who died? Jesus. The kid. What do you want to check? Eyes are a window to hell, not the soul. My soul burned out long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Narrow pupils, probably because of cold, it's tight in my skin. Shame the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it charred. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to smoke you out. What are we thinking? Let's let you guys make the decision. Okay, we got one person saying Slimer out. Anyone else? Pop, pop. That's all I need. Two votes is all I need. Is that the killer in you talking? My eyes aren't red. Don't let me stop you. Waiting is worse than death. You're gone. You know? Yep. It was definitely a monster. Okay. So that doesn't resolve our problems. We still have more. Okay, we have 3 people. Did that flash of a scary image mean you're right? Let me explain. So when you see a grotesque like leftover, that means that they were definitely an enemy. And yes, and the flash of faces means that your character guaranteed knew that she was a visitor. You can guess early and not have enough information, and it won't give you the flash of faces, but it will still show you the grotesque, right? Have I ever had turtle chips? What's a turtle chip? I better not be getting caught up in a joke. You're interested in this game? Yeah, man. No, I'm Not a Human is a wonderful game. I do encourage it. So let's check out this guy. What did you do when you finally entered an empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge and I looked into nothing. I look up, somebody's standing there watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing. I almost shit myself. I can't lie. I just ran real fast. And that part I'm good at. He just didn't come after me, though. Just disappeared like smoke. Fucked up shit. That's when all the mess started. Alright, we gotta check you out, bro. Eyes. Okay, that's pretty good. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp in my head and the shadows in the grave. And ever since that time, though, I've been jumpy, eyes darting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. Okay. Let's check your teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you just don't find bones. You're good. Okay. Let's talk to you. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction. I can't do this, bro. I can't do this, man. Venus is in Gatorade. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. No, we're not gonna slime her for no reason. You're kind of thick. I'm saying, like, they kind of hanging out on the table, you know? We patient for that. FEMA, what is it and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay. Good night. GG, brother. What happened to your neighbor's family, and is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh, that man be making sound. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding somebody's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers arrived yesterday. They are dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. GG. Good evening, I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. You might have a plan of action. Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. We'll take one of the people staying back here to our lab, and we'll have them complete a few tests so you can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll take one person and be on our way. Oh, you automatically took... Okay. What's up, Nightshade?
Hey, buddy, got a room up in there for a stand-up guy like me?
What happened to you?
Nothing too crazy. I got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out the house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. Gotcha, didn't I, buddy? I'm messing with you. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. I think I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink.
You sound kind of tipsy. Have you been drinking?
I had myself a king's breakfast this morning, sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast and wine for dinner. Tasty and healthy, and it even counts as dieting if you do it right. I mean, feast your eyes on this body.
Kind of thick, bro. I'm sorry.
Relax, I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold it against me. These days, a good laugh is all we've got. Why not drown our misery a little? Dealing with everything going on sober is just too much. But jokes aside, you letting me in, buddy?
What do we think? What are we thinking? What's the vibe? I'm not sure what I want to do. He likes to lie. He likes to impulsively lie. How many people you got in there? Somebody just got taken, so we have 2. He rubs you wrong.
Well, what would rub you right?
Hey, fucking yo. Okay, you should leave. Come on in. He's an impulsive liar. I don't mess with it.
Damn, buddy. All right. I won't be a bother to you. I'm off.
Knock, knock, knock. Let me in. What happened? My dad, they smoked that man. Why'd they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting with my dad in the kitchen, and then they did something, and then they set the house on fire. And when I ran away, I could hear them laughing. Get in here. Help me. I'm scared. Yup. Oh, here we go with these thick-ass knocks on the door again. Oh. You open or not? You know the bald man. Too many questions? Yes, I know. I'll help you. How'd you find my house? See City, you live there. Saw your house. Walk over here. Not hot here. You remind me of somebody. Do I? Sure. Did I pass this? You open or no? We taking the cat. What's the vibe? We taking the cat? Need kitty? Me too. Hey, fucking yo, wait, what do you mean? Hey, yo. I make myself a home here. Come on, kitty. Time, run, and enjoy. Okay, we checked everything. Yeah. The kid got in. We lock it in. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Anxious, got nobody to talk to? And the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversational partner. Me with my TikTok chat. Me with any of my chats. Oh! You're getting smoked on like just the impetus of having the longest neck I've ever seen in my fucking life. You do not, when you doing the do, you do not give throat. You give esophagus. What am I witnessing? You're gone. Eyes. You're gone. You live alone. Yeah, you're gone. You're gone, brother. You're gone. Yes, sir. You're making lamb in a red wine shallot sauce. Smash or pass? I've never been one for lamb like that. I understand the appeal, and I know that it can taste great. I've just never really been around it enough to eat it with any frequency, so it's like it's never really been a part of my diet. I think he's chill. I think this guy's chill. You're definitely chill. Kitty. Okay. Let's just... Point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore. I don't really dig. Just keep an eye out mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves, and I was real careful. No funny stuff. Or maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake, had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But no, bones all where they should be, corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe isn't the dead coming back? Maybe visitors or folks who should have been buried but weren't. Let's clear the armpits, brother. You're good. It itches like the dirt's crawling under my skin. Besides, I got holes to dig and no time for shaving. You're good, bro. He's cool. Favorite foods? I love crock pot meals. I love I love anything that could be like oven roasted. So like, give me like some baked pasta. You could like, you know, like you could give me like a chili, that kind of stuff. Like I'm very like easy to please food wise, I find. Like I'm like such a basic ass eater. Give me. You're coming with me, SpongeBob. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose the thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. And if you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anybody who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Best part of the game I've seen yet? Bro. Pet the cat. Yeah. I can show you the world. Shining ship. Oh, all right. Okay, these are empty. That guy's good. This one got smoked. The cat's importance is right here. They unlocked the basement that we couldn't see before. Okay, the kid. Boo, 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 I want my mama. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong, and they said, immediately sobbing. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? That's so sad, bro. What goes on in the basement? Wouldn't you like to know, Corpse Gripper? I'm full of 5-hour energy. What's up with all that energy? Phone roulette? We'll hit that tomorrow. We have to do a bunch of phone calls, actually. But I'm just kind of like speeding through. Why did that feel gross? Wait. Can I do something with this? No. The Schmeevening. Results were inconclusive. To study the sun effects more thoroughly, we need to take somebody else. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, but we allow them time to rest. You took the kid? Oh no. You are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone. Issue them a mandatory appearance slip. My goodness, they took the child. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, would you say? Or would you want to fix it all by yourself? I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide.
I already decided, brother. It's over. Why did you ask me to let somebody with a cat into my home?
A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes, and you cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen?
What am I supposed to do with that information?
Nothing, and I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Hold your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least it'll help you move on. I hope to see you soon.
Yep. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it'll suit me just fine.
Suit you for what?
Lord have mercy, am I speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child. I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. Do you have holy icons, I assume? I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation.
This isn't a hotel.
Oh, thanks heavens. I never would have figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask? You lucky I got nobody in this crib, because I promise you, I was about to turn you away.
Isn't she always bad? I don't know. You should leave.
The eyes changed colors. That's crazy.
Oh, we go again.
Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin, and the sun is doing its holy work. What's going on with the Jesus freaks? Not envy in all caps, going bald. Behold the fucking beams of the blessing.
You're good, bro.
You're scared? Have you gone shadow mad? Here, I'll break it down to you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it's angered the sun. This is a reckoning. Like Zoink Scoob. What the fuck am I doing, bro? And it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged. The sun itself may even cease to be, but we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, and no greedy fucks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening? You know what, bro? I need a body, bro. Very good, human. We could keep discussing this in depth. And before I forget to ask, Yarny beer? Alright, somebody remind me. We have to hit the phone roulette tomorrow. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame, and while the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, the fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public with their fight against the visitors, Aurofilm photography. Dark patches appearing on captured images, a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight. Oh, here we go. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 3 hours. The Pale Visitor. That's a wild name. Unit 328 reporting code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451, requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984, the city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Okay. I never noticed that wire going all the way over there. Okay. Phone roulette first. The news lies, or maybe we do. Who knows? Who knows? Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you to your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi. Hello. Hello. I need to talk to somebody. So much has happened recently. Tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to somebody will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Go for it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Well, what are you wearing, brother? Oh my goodness. Hey, yo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo. Said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown. Fly as far as possible from the heat. Promised everybody I'd call regularly and check in with every one of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. I'm here safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about terrifies me. I miss the quiet days, when life felt simple and future was something to look forward to. Do you miss your hometown? I miss them, not so much the city, but the people who stayed. Most of all, my best friend. He wanted to come with me, but he couldn't, and I promised him we'd keep in touch and that I'd call him, but I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other, and I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment, and then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. What's the vibe? Don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's another moment talking about yourself. I don't have anybody I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. One day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this damn house. Sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it burned down. Can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father if you want the house to burn down. Hey, thanks for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Okay. Now, cat food, right? 8, 5, 7, 8, 4, 3. Cat food. Cool. Let's check you out. Okay, what's the vibe? Okay, that's pretty normal. Let's test you again. Let's do armpits. You're fine. I'm cool with that. That'll do. Chat, would you let me check your armpits? If I asked? How nicely would I have to ask? He's chill. You know what? Let's go through the rest of the... Hold on. Armpits. Brother. Clean up. Okay. TikTok crashed? Wait, are we good? Are we here? Or did it crash on your end? Is that what you mean? $5 per sniff? What are you talking about? Envy. And envy. You freaky as hell. What do you mean $5 a sniff? I was talking in the context of the video game. If I asked nicely, would you let me see your armpits? For the nature of our continued survival. And you talking about some $5 a sniff. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's potent. Worth them? Oh no. There's a stink to it. That's crazy. Okay, let's check out your photo. He's chill. Okay. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. We weren't supposed to test anyone for 3 days. I completely forgot. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Oh boy. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's all good, brother. Okay, we're good. Nobody died that night, which means we're both... Oh. Kitty. Yo, this man is still traveling with the world on fire. Here you go. Cat food. What do you mean it looks like nobody else is coming tonight? The path along the field is littered with the body of those who tried to run, and nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke drifting from the barrel. Oh no. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked. Drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. It's my first playthrough of the game? No. But there's so many endings that it might as well be. And there's so many characters that it might as well be. We really got nobody else? That's insane. I've never had a night with nobody. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Oh, kitty. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Somebody please help. Oh. Did I have sickness on my pits? Yeah. My pits were a little gross. Hey, he's good. Oh, the sun's burned up a lot of people somehow. You're right, all seeds of evil, human. The Holy Sun decided to punish them all for the sins of 1,000 years. And the visitors, those shadow-mad blasphemers, have begun to reach out for the sun, but the sun is not for them. The claws of filthy subterranean dwellers, for us, for humans, it belongs to us. The blessing on to mankind and praise fucking be. How many more people need to be burned to satisfy the sun? Many. And believe you me, friend, this is far from over. It's only just begun. The weight of our ashes on the scale of sin has yet to tilt the balance against the forces of the universe. More must burn in the righteous flames of the sun. But know this, my friend. The martyrs shall not die in vain. Someday we will all understand the sun's true plan. Damn it, sometimes in the night I feel like my wife's leaving me all over again. She was such a saintly woman, but also a total bit. Alright, buddy. You hold these holy nails as much as you like. I've trained myself to absorb the beneficial sunlight with them, and open beer bottles, of course. Bruh. Yeah, he's fine. He's actually fine. Okay. And we washed our hands earlier. Wait, let's... No, we just placed an order last night. They're not going to let us buy things again. I mean, let's be for real, like... Bro's looking a little different. Toes all out on top of my fucking, like, washer and dryer is crazy. Okay. Kitty. Yo, been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. But he's running around like chicken ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They don't need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. Why are you here? Everybody thinks you're up to something here, bringing all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say, let's roll with that. Let's host a party, end all parties. End of the fucking world of Palooza, bro. You know what, bro? Go ahead. That is outrageously thick. For no reason. That's pudding cup thick. Y'all home? Are you looking for somebody? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head. Hold our neighborhood got cleared out and ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a Miley solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in. Your folks out on their high knees, grabbed a few of them too. Told others to get like nothing happened. What are we saying? You like her? Come in, she said, hi, niece. Got it. 2 votes is all I need. Bless your heart, just don't go open up for any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us off to God knows where. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that says, you took everything from me. Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answers, only guesses. Oh, we.
Hey, you let me in, pal.
What happened to you?
Caught up in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally.
Fucking alright, buddy. Get in here.
A hospital. They're no more hospital, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyways.
Come in, bro.
Don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. Gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report it to FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everybody who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away and use it for something else.
Alright. We're gonna wake up and it's gonna be like 10 bodies. The smell of somebody yeah, I need fucking Jesus Christ, bro. You can't make it up, man. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. One of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remained unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Sermons and undans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Those weren't the ones who were attacking the quarantine zone. I saw what was there. It wasn't human. Today's internet incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections should continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay, he's alive. Please, no. Okay, we're good here. Okay, let me guess.
Brother.
Okay, we're gonna rinse you out. Years. Take a peek, tell them they've got a visitor spirit in them, then charge them crazy cash to keep your mouth shut. Boom. Down with it, because we're bros, bro, but don't try to pull none of this sus shit. Why did it make a sound? Okay. There's black spots. Hold on, hold on. There's black spots. I want to be certain. Eyes. My eyes have been itchy as balls. You think it's from the sun? Kind of. You're finished. Oh, we're pulling it down, bro. Listen, I came up with a plan. Let's say we're going to shoot people in the face and then they pay us not to. What? You're finished. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong. Ooh, 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 where's the cat? Ooh, where's the cat? Ooh, we have to stop. Ooh, hold on, hold on, hold on. You need to take this. Strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass by your home tonight. Ooh, that's not good. We need to pick up more people. Hello. Hold on. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of the event. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things controlled. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. This time we'll need 2. Doesn't matter who, just hand over 2 of your... Do I own... Wait, no, I have 3. Okay. I mean... One good, one bad. One good, one bad. I'm not a fan of the fact that he took the Gravedigger. Okay. Yes, your house is perfect and I can feel it coming in here. It's enough. What exactly do you feel? Death has taken a liking to your house and she's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. He wishes only to soothe humanity and to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. This is the only way to find salvation, and there's no going back. Must perform the burial rites and ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyways? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to another? Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I'll not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later, I'll come to check on them. Okay. Think the photos are bunk? Yeah. Good, then it proves you're out unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass, they butcher everybody in the house, and they run off and do it all over again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. What's with that gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Oh, you mean the necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses in many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. If one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, I'll ask mine. Anything going on in the neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one half-naked? So wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like somebody who's in the habit of spreading rumors. Got my attention. I'll be back again. I have never seen this person in my life, and he looks disgusting. And his teeth are messed up, so he should be okay. I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. There's so many jackasses out here. Hope you're not one of them. What are you talking about? Everyone, really. All them fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever bullshit stopped them from killing each other. To the God side, there was nothing human left. Now they're just animals. All the shit was the visitors wasn't enough. Now we have to deal with them too. Got you. How are you any different from them? I want to believe I'm different. You know, it scares me shitless to think about turning into one of those maniacs or a spineless victim. Both sides can go fuck themselves. To be honest, I think the victims are worse. They just sit around, counting the seconds till their teeth get kicked in or whatever. You understand my anger if you've seen everything I've had. Don't worry, I won't be a bother, and no, I won't beat anyone up. I turn my anger on myself so no one else has to. Yeah, sure. And nobody dies tonight, too. What a vibe. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding and agency has made the following decision. Evacuated citizens will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Yo, this is... Let people have gingivitis in peace, bro. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out, like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of the burnt house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anybody can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. I'm really glad you're streaming tonight, Frog. I'm quite grateful. Listen. It's a pretty shit day for me, too. Honestly, I didn't even really have the energy to stream. But I figured if I did, I would feel better. And, yeah, you know, said and done. I do feel a little bit better. I just like yapping at y'all, honestly. It's always a vibe. It's always greatly appreciated. When, you know, we just have people to just connect with for a little bit. So let's take a... Yo, he's bad. I like him big. I like him chunky. Yo, they are so locked in. World Thank You Day. We're fine here. Oh, we can use the... We can call for food again. Sleepy but invested. How deep into this are we? I'll be able to tell you here in a second. Hold on. Okay, what day is this? 9. The absolute max that I've seen in a run is 15. Usually on average, runs can end around like night 12, night 13, but like the absolute max that it could go for is 15. I haven't seen more. 140 for me. I'm on the same boat with y'all on a bad day, but this has been enjoyable. We could call it here. I can save this we can save this one for a rainy day. I'm perfectly content to just call it. Like, I can take this kombucha and save. This game, for a lot of people, they really do enjoy it. You may not catch it, so we'll keep going. I'm down. Can y'all power through? If you're locked in, put a 1 in the chat. In for the long haul, yeah. Got you. All right, let's check out our BBW. Have you calmed down? Yeah, I lose steam quickly, but as soon as I remember something that pisses me off, it sets me right off. I used to be more easygoing, you know. It was hard to offend me or push my buttons. Now all it takes is the smallest spark to make all hell break loose. And why should I say calm anyways? Maybe my rage helps keep me sane. At least I don't worship the oh so mighty sun like those dumb ass stupid fuckers. Think the sun is gonna save us? Give me a break. Everybody sees we're all a bee's dick away from the void. Oh, yo, this guy's funny. Let's check you out, bro. Bro's got really... Yo, is that fucking BBW Gojo? You usually play your own games when you get in from work, but you'll hang here. Listen, bro, you're just enjoying the vibe of the frog, and I could appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Like my baby blues, huh? Never needed anything else to pull the chicks. All right, you're funny. Ears. Why are they like this? And why does it always make that sound? Well, we'll take the test. Teeth. Oh! Wait, in the picture, his teeth are messed up. But his eyes are also fine. Let's leave him alone. That's not conclusive. Let's have the conversation with each of these dudes. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk the blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we all clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Are there consequences to doing too many checks? No. I've never found it to be a consequence thing. Just obviously you can spend your checks on the wrong thing, and you're just gonna, it just becomes a murder house. Oh. Sorry, the only thing I could think of was that oh. Oh. Get me out, bro. Your observant homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? It looks like Shelby from Horton Hears a Who. Fuck it just looks like a oh. Our mentor teaches us neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. Even he doesn't fully understand death. Will he ever truly understand it? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and see all resolve, to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of the dead and the mountains of the bones and reach her, death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. This man looks like Frodo. We appreciate your hospitality. And don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in the room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. They're okay. I'm not too mad at it. Hey Stella, how you doing? How you doing? Right. Can I get more food? I think I already did this. Yep. We're good. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these news reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What's begun as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent acts in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay, papi, okay. This guy looks crazy. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes red. That was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him or if they'll ever let him out. Now what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? Are they going to drag me off to one of those quarantine zones too? Press it. You'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say a pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, gotta get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. That man's looking rough. I have literally 0 dropped frames. Like, it's definitely not me. It's 100% you.
Feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. Know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you.
I don't care.
Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that.
If there's at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Oh, can you come back later? Shame, I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Fear has made people forget what joy even feels like. Fear blinds what little good is still left in the world. They want to lie to people. Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why, but sometimes you remind them of the ways I used to be happy. I have no interest in taking him purely because I have so many bodies in the house. You know what I'm saying? If visitors can hear inside, that's... you gotta go. I don't take bribes. Don't bury yourself in grief. If you focus too much, it'll start eating you alive. And from there, well, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself, alright? I mean, he sounded sensible, but like, I don't know. You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what? With important information. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. Carrying some documents of very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. Where'd you get all this? Okay, I'll tell you. I think I can trust you, but you have to swear you'll never tell anyone else. Hopefully you have better luck here. Yes, you will. You always do. I used to work at a research institute. They fired me over my discoveries. I claim that the visitors are not the real threat. It's what's inside them, brain parasites. But could those fools refuse to acknowledge the merit of my findings? Earplugs. If all it would have taken to stop the parasites crawling into their heads, thousands could have been saved. So I left the institute with my head held high and a few valuable archives in hand. Come in. Okay. Do you ever dream? Not really. There you go. You're just like everyone else, even when they've got a fever. Nothing. I wonder, is the sun to blame or is it something else? You dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. Come in, bro. Sound like a viber. Is it going better over there? It smells like somebody died tonight. GG. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed. New challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals, skin irritation. I feel like all of this is like so like lackluster. Like they don't really know what they're saying. They just pick something and go. FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under their wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. You're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Run while you still can. Yeah, brother, it's GG. Diplomacy Day. God damn. Couldn't even tell you that. Everything going on just pissed me off, especially the cultists, those blasted lying assholes. They'll just look to fool as many people as they can. Just gobble up their lives like hogs with their head in a slop trough. Saps willing to tear the last scraps out of their own children's hands in order to pay their tribute. All to appease some shitty savior from fuck knows where. They even brainwash normal people with their delusional talk. Like my, anyway, I'm calmed down now. Feel plenty better. Oh! Yeah, we gotta cook them. Now FEMA beefing with eczema, brother. You gotta go, man. You're gone. I was right. Okay. There's got to be a second one. I think it's him. Why is his ear like that? Eyes. On principle alone, you're getting smoked. What are we thinking? Your food turned out so good? That's what we love to hear. Buen provecho. Well, we did kill one. We did kill one. And if there's only one more in the house, it won't trigger another kill. Kitchen dude? But he's... I don't know. Do not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty fascinating. Take this one, for instance. The theory is especially curious. Claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is a known problem, yes? It's simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it? Phone just went wonky? Is everything okay? Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate that temperatures are so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has been so far unable to establish communications with the authorities in the respective regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. Latest for now, stay tuned for updates. Oh no, it's over. That's the end of the run, boys. GG. Authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow the entire city. I'm gonna take to Fistus. 2 more people. Must be hard for you, for us. How do we check a district when there's nobody living in it? Alright then, goodbye. Yep, it's over. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. Yeah, it's GG's, yo. Oh, y'all heard that. Day 10. Day 10. Highway robbery on day 10. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or is it just the block? How do you spot a visitor? Same way you do. TV and radio spell it out. One sign's enough to put him down. I don't hesitate for a second. Some here tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a denim blue jacket? Got a little kid and a little girl, don't know how old. His wife? Well, fuck the wife. House burned down. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. Show hands. Clean? Yeah, of course they're clean. Let me tell you something. Here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. I haven't got time for this bullshit. I'll text you properly next time. It's GG's, y'all. It's GG's. No one's left this because of the dream? Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. In these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign: fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instruction. That's it for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. If they wouldn't have okay, I couldn't even understand anything there, damn. Reconciliation Day. Nobody's in the house. Yeah, this is the worst GG's it could possibly be. Hold on. Since there's nobody else to check. Yep. We turned into a visitor. Ears. Oh. The fungal thing happened again. Yep, he definitely turned. Well, we can survive a night by forcing that cat, the cat food. Unless we directly get taken by the dude. It's never been more over. It's never been more over. These guys are over there sacrificing themselves. Boy, what the hell? The knock sounds friendly. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shiver now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie. I was driving this passenger, and well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your car? Damn FEMA ass has jacked my ride, so I was driving this fare, right? And I noticed his teeth were too white, way too white. So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA. And they weren't going to exactly let him skedaddle. First they praised me like, good job, said Sin, help us help you, blah blah. But then jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle I had. Legged it. Come in. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still infected. Told me this would be our last little chat. Things coming to an end, either by our hands or by yours. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you would feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Why do you keep coming here? You only just thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason, to change something, but the outcome's always the same. You'll die, if not... I think because I didn't answer all of his questions with compassion. I feel like my character lost his humanity and it forced me to be a visitor. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? Got rid of a few who didn't belong. What's left? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Running, always running from those like me from the truth. Why? What are you clinging to? Everything will be overseen, so why resist? Oh yeah, GG. And that is a failed run. Even days later, the house remains. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirl than the number of those who ever called it home. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, has been lost to time. No relatives ever come to collect what was left behind. The homeowner simply vanished, as if they had never existed at all. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never part of the world to begin with. Emo hair swoop. Alright, buddy. You fit the aesthetic, though. It actually works for you. Relax. But that was another run of No, I'm Not a Human. Very fun. Very, very fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your night. Later, later.